Good morning, everybody. How are we doing? Welcome to my deadline stream. How are we this morning? I think we're pretty good, are we? Oh, we think we're pretty good. We should be excited because we've got a double game week. And it's not just any double game week. It's a double game week where we're actually going big on the teams doubling. There are only 2 teams doubling, and we are stacking up. Good morning to everyone in the chat. Let's say hello to a few of you before we start getting to questions and go through my team and blah, 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 blah. So, video on, of course, on YouTube. There we go. No, we don't want to do that. There we go. Let's do that. Sorted. Triple captain Solanke, Barry. I mean, if I still had my triple captain, would I be using it? Probably. You know, Solanke did train yesterday. That is breaking news this morning. Solanke trained yesterday, according to a very good Bournemouth fan. Maliki says, hi, everyone. I'm not taking a hit this week to try and keep... Yeah, definitely, Maliki. I think if you're not taking a hit, you're going to see a nice little green arrow, aren't you? Like, I'm not taking a hit either. Good morning to Run Carlos Run. Hello, Emma. Hello, Mackham. Thoughts on minimum number of players for next week? I think if you have 8, you're good. 7 good players, 8 good works. Hi, all. YouTube adverts made me late. You're kidding. Off-core. I'm so sorry about that. I wasn't even sure if YouTube adverts were set on this stream. So, yeah, apologies. Bloody ads. Good morning, Freddie. Hello from Azerbaijan. Nikat, you know last year's winner of FPL, my good mate Ali Yahangarov, is in Azerbaijan. So Azerbaijan has got good FPL pedigree. Salah in 30 will be nice. I can't get Salah till 31. I have a burning question for you. If you could only start one of these, who would it be? Watkins, Maddison, Son. So, I'd start Son all day long. Son against Villa is really nice, I think. Although, look, it's Watkins or Son. Hello, John. Hope you're well, May. Lovely to see John in the chat as well. Right. Zimbabwe represented. What's your strategy? Free hit 29 otherwise. So let me put my strategy at the bottom of the screen. But yeah, my chip strategy is to free hit in 29. Cam's with us. It's because Ross Barkley hasn't got assists in recent weeks, so everyone's like, oh, no, I'm not going there. He's still a very good option. Foden or Gross, I'd start Foden for sure. I mean, I am bench. Should we see my team? Shall we see my team? This is where I'm at, although I've got a slight confession. Don't know if I should say it now or hold. This is my team, but there's a slight tweak to it because I just realised I didn't have the right money. I didn't have the right money for the transfer I wanted to make. I'll tell you what my error was in just a second. Let's answer a couple of quick fire questions and then go through my team in detail. Do I take Estupiñán out for a -4? I think he starts, so I wouldn't sell him on a -4 unless you're going to maybe a Bournemouth or Luton defender, depending on your chip strategy. Guys, this week, the transfers in are really simple. If you are free hitting in game week 29, like me, you go and buy Bournemouth players. You go and buy Neto, you buy Zabani, you buy maybe a mid, Semenyo or Solanke. If you're free hitting in 29, because Bournemouth have the best double and they have good fixtures in 30-31. If you're not free hitting in game week 29, go buy Luton players because Luton have a double as well as a fixture in 29, one of only 8 teams playing in game week 29, right? And if you're buying Luton players, the best 2 for me are Doughty and Morris. That are standouts. Barkley and Kaminsky, I think, are also good options, all right? So there we go. Hello, team. Emma's got a benching dilemma. I would be benching Douglas Luiz. Updates on Bell. Bell is out. Bell is definitely out. Do not buy Bell. I am benching Bell. Good morning to John B as well, one of our channel members. Would you start Odegaard or Foden? Probably given the fixtures, Odegaard. M. Fahy is captaining Morris, and I've got a poll. Are you going to own Morris? Only 30% of you are going to own Morris this game week, so that's a nice differential. Fahy, and he's not free hit, and also bought commits. Yeah, exactly. So you're not on free hit. Go big on Luton players. That's exactly what I just said, Mr. Fahy. As third defender to play Porro or Gusto, I'd probably be tempted to play Gusto. You know, the upside's similar, and I'd say clean sheet odds are slightly better for Chelsea. Should I keep Darwin Núñez or Haaland? I'm getting rid of 1 to transfer in Solanke. I mean, if you've got a route back to Haaland, Darwin came off at 50, got a nice little rest. Hello to everyone just joining. We're going to go through my team in detail in just a second. I'm answering your questions. This is a deadline stream where I put you guys first. Like, sure, channel members and super chats are going to be prioritized. But regardless, as long as you're a subscriber, because you've got to be a subscriber to put your message in the chat, I'm getting through as many questions as I can. Did Haaland to Morris? Don't mind that at all. Start Maddison or Foden? I'd start Foden. Tavernier or Kluivert? I personally would go Kluivert. When I look at the Bournemouth mids, Kluivert definitely has more upside in terms of goal threat. And I think both start both games, although Kluivert probably comes off earlier and gets fewer minutes. But does he play 60 and 60? Yeah. Gusto chips aren't. Yeah, I like Gusto. He does chip in. Bench Gross or Foden? I genuinely think Gross over Foden. I know I'm benching Foden. Should we go through my team? Guys, thank you all, by the way, for joining and making me your deadline stream of choice. Do you fancy hitting that like button? If so, please do. What about hitting the subscribe button? That would be amazing if you fancy it. Like, I do these deadline streams to hopefully reach a slightly different audience. So if you fancy subscribing to the channel, that would be wicked. Let me see how many subs I'm on. I like to monitor it. I like to go, the start of the stream, I had this many subs. At the end of the stream, I had this many subs. So currently we're on 15,742. So please hit that button. Let's see if I get 10 subscribers. There we go. Hello, team. Kirkes, I think starts both games. Morning to Sammy as well. Oh, thanks, Emma. Buy Barkley to bench KDB or Foden. That's the problem, isn't it? If you're buying a midfielder for many, like for me, I was going to buy Kluivert. And I was like, if I buy Kluivert, not only am I selling a Man City mid, I'm benching the other one. So I go from 3 City attackers to 1. And I quite like the idea of double Man City attack. Oh, Nuclear Atoms is in. Hey, Nuclear, would you bring in Solanke over Morris if you're not free hitting? No, if I'm not free hitting, I would want Morris. I would want Morris, Nuclear. And I think you probably agree with that. But the FOMO might get you. Look at my poll. Morris is going to be a differential. Only 30% are going to own him. Hey, Jenny, how you doing? Very well, thank you, Finn. Good morning to you. Guys, where in the world are you all watching from? Hit me up with your countries. Where in the world are you watching from? I'm all set this week. Arrows will be green. I hope so, Adam. I hope you're right. Sammy says, are we worried about Bournemouth? Only 1 win. Yes. And they actually were poor against Burnley, I should add. But the fixtures are just golden for them. I think Bournemouth get 4 points over the double. Binod, hello to you, mate, in the pool. We've got London represented, Australia, Iceland, Egypt, London, Malaysia. That's pretty cool to know you guys are all like watching from where there's people in the world in Cameroon and Australia also watching. I think that's pretty cool. I am your neighbour. Garav, where in the world are you? I just don't know if Solanke will be rusty. Yeah, I think Solanke will be fairly sharp, but it's Morris with the extra fixture, isn't it? Both got the pen appeal. Both will play 90 in every game they play, pretty much. We've got Dave's in from Perth. I've got loads of channel members in Australia. That's awesome, Dave. Thank you for being a channel member as well. Shout out, Dave. If you want to be a channel member, it's like proper easy to be. You just got to click the word join. And as a channel member, you get like exclusive content. There's a snapshot. You also get to be in the WhatsApp group if you're an ultra. But more importantly, you get all your questions answered, which I can't always guarantee non-channel members. So if you fancy hitting the word join underneath this stream, if you're on mobile, I don't think it shows, but if you're on laptop, it does. Oh, we've got Rotherham. I nearly said Rotherham. Norway. Thoughts on Semenyo is a great pick. Do you have space in your front line for Semenyo, though? Whom to bench, Gordon or Foden? I'd be benching Gordon. Kenya as well. Loads in Africa. Sammy says, I think he starts and plays both easy. Yeah, okay. It was about off-course question. Dave's in the chat, another channel member. Sorry if you already answered this, but why are you benching Foden instead of De Bruyne? I've not answered it. It's a really good question. I've just got a feeling. I think if they're the same price going into the fixture, we just forget the price because the price doesn't matter to me because they're both in my team. I think both play 90. And I think De Bruyne has more goal-scoring opportunities. And I know Foden's shots have been ridiculous. But De Bruyne is on set pieces. De Bruyne is playing as a second striker since he's been back from injury. De Bruyne's average position is better. And De Bruyne is also lower owned. So look, it's not that I think De Bruyne is massively going to outperform Foden. In fact, I don't really think I have an opinion on that. Foden and De Bruyne, I think, will get very similar points. Let's say I think they'll both get 6 points. If they're both going to get 6 points, the guy you want in your team is the one that's lower owned, because then you get the bigger upside when he gets the same 6 points as Foden, right? So look, for the ownership, De Bruyne is more of a differential, therefore I'm going there. You could argue play defensive and go for the higher owned player, but you guys know I don't like to do that. I'd rather not. Doughty. Upside. Good stuff, Emma. Thank you. Emma is going to be my chief driver this morning. So Emma, we can celebrate when we get to, should we say 150? I think 150 is doable. Go for 150 likes. Come on, team. Emma, also, we can try and hit those subs up as well. So you can be my cheerleader for subs too. So far, we have had 3 people subscribe, which is awesome. Please continue to do so. Elanga is a nice differential. You know, Elanga played central striker last time out. Played Awaniyi on the bench and Origi on the right. I don't know if that's just because it was Liverpool, but he played Elanga down the middle. Let's see what he does this time round. Like your free hit 29. Yeah, I'll be doing a free hit 29 draft probably on Sunday. The guy you want in your team is Salah. Are you on Wildcard? No, but I'm delighted you think I might be. Is that how good my team is? Maybe. Guys, I want to go through my team and tell you all about a little error I've made. Okay. And then we'll go through more questions. And then we will go through some stats. I've got some stats to show you. Okay. Any channel members with questions, you can interrupt me as I go and I will answer. Right. I made a howler this morning. My plan was always to buy Kirkes for Bell. Doing that meant benching Gabriel, which was a bit uncomfortable with. Or it was to go, oh, forget about that one. I am going to go buy Neto because I think he gets more points than Kirkes. I do think he will. He'll get save points and bonus where Kirkes won't. He's also nailed. And I will sell I will sell Areola. The plan was to sell Areola for Neto. Just gone to make that transfer before we came on, and I was 0.1 short. I couldn't believe it. I've not checked. There's been no price changes on those players. I just assumed I had enough money in the bank. I didn't realize Neto was 4.7. In my head, he was 4.5. He started the season at 4.5. So Neto has come into my team. But where you see there, Areola on my bench, it ain't Areola anymore. It's Dubravka. I would rather Areola because Dubravka is going to lose his spot, because Pope will be back next month. We don't know when, but there is a chance Dubravka has a double game week in 34, and there is a chance he's still in the team. So I'm gonna roll with the punches and go Dubravka out. Areola out. And look, to be fair, I planned on starting Neto for a while anyway. Like Neto, whoever was there, Neto was going to start most of the games. Having Solanke FOMO, says John. Got Morris, Watkins to Solanke for -8. Oh, I don't know. Would you do Watkins to Solanke? I don't know. -8 is bold, man. Watkins is so good as well. But I guess you would be bringing Solanke into captain him. I always say with hits, take the hit if you're going to bring the player into captain him. Depends how that sets you up next week, John. What's your chip strategy? Newcastle defense is shaky. It is. It is shaky. Oh, thanks, Emma. Guys, the poll says that only 28% of you are going to own Morris this week, who I think is a really good shout. Shall we do another poll, though, that's a little bit self-indulgent for me? Right? Should Gianni start Foden? Wait, who? Oh, we've got a super chat coming to you very soon. Right, let's read. Who should Gianni bench? And it's not going to be a straight shootout. I'm pretty set on this, by the way, but I want your opinion nonetheless. No, you all hate Chelsea, so you're going to say Palmer, aren't you? Gucci's in the house. Another one in Australia. Gucci, you'll be pleased to know I've got viewers in Melbourne, I think Sydney and Perth this morning. Super chat, though, coming in from Cyan. Thank you, mate. Have both Morris and Solanke. Morris captain, as Solanke seems to be out of form. Would you start? Wow, I like that shout. Like, if I owned both, I would be captain Solanke. Fair enough, though. Morris is a good shout. Would you start Pau Torres or Reguilon? I would go for the guy who could get a goal or an assist, and that is Reguilon. By the way, I would just note that Reguilon hit the post last time out against Chelsea. Proper advanced. Proper attacking. Reguilon for me. Start Palmer or Foden? Ooh, I mean, look, there's a poll out with that very question. So far, the guys in the chat would bench Palmer. I am benching Foden, though. I know. I know you won't agree with me on that one, team. Just got a feeling. Hi, Johnny benches Foden. As I'm subscribing because he's crazy. Maliki. Where's my badge? Yeah, Gucci. Gucci must. You must have run, your membership must have run out, mate. You've got to renew. If you want to renew your membership, Gucci, to get that badge and to continue the WhatsApp group, although I'm sure I'd keep you in regardless. Although I shouldn't say that. You've got to be a channel member. So look, Ultras tier is there to sign up. You click the word join. You also get extra content. Gucci has watched all those videos that you can see. Hang on. There. That took a long time for me to work out. So yeah, Gucci, your membership must have expired, mate. Oh, that's funny. Edley has 3 doublers. Yeah, you're going to need a goalkeeper, I think. Goalkeepers are a good source of points. Yes, Yahish in South Africa. Oh, Gucci's resubbed. Tough questions put on the Ultras. I think that Palmer hasn't got the guys around to reward. Yeah, maybe. Palmer doesn't, but Newcastle defence is rubbish. We have a new member. It's Gucci, who is one of my originals in the Ultras WhatsApp group. Welcome back, Gucci. Thank you very much, mate. We got another new member, Ahil Tame. Hello, mate. If you've got any questions, Ahil, then channel members always prioritize. So get your questions in the chat. Poll is going exactly as off-core thought. Off-core called that. Yeah, I know. I'm still going Foden, I think. New credit card. That's what it is. Welcome. Yeah, welcome to the team. My squad and Ultras members. Love you guys. Where in the world are you from, Ahil? I'm guessing you signed up as a squad member, but if you are signing up as an Ultra, just let me know and I will get your details for the WhatsApp. But yeah, get your questions in and let me know where you're from. We have got people all over the world watching. In fact, I think there's more watching outside of Europe than in Europe, which is pretty cool. Hill's in India. Nice. Got a few channel members in India. Kunal is in Delhi. Kunal, I don't know where if you're streaming, if you're viewing at the moment. Vice captain says Alan. Alan's in South Africa. I think he's in he's Cape Town. Any idea on vice captain? I mean, Saka. Saka for me. Although I might actually go Neto now I've bought him. Neto vice captain, maybe. But look, I don't think vice matters too much this week. There are some games where vice captain gets double point, like half points, 1.5 points. I've played fantasy games before, like maybe it was a Euros or a World Cup game, where the vice captain got like 1.5 points instead of double. I quite like that rule. What do you guys think? Would you like that rule? So far, 44% of you are saying to bench my boy De Bruyne. Maliki's also on Foden. Hey Johnny, you've just got a sub from Newcastle, Australia. What is with the Aussies? How? As there's so many Australians watching. We now have Sydney, Melbourne, Perth, and Newcastle that I know about all watching. People from those cities. Thank you so much, TJ. Yeah, I am. Maliki's going to unsubscribe if I do. So, Sammy. Yeah, I like that. Palmer or Bailey? I think I'd be tempted to bench Bailey still. Look, we can't forget how good Palmer is, how good Palmer's been. Let's just look, right? Because it's very easy to say bench Palmer. When you actually look at Palmer's numbers in recent weeks. Okay, quiz question. Let's do it without looking. Without looking, I'm going to just look now. So no cheating here, guys. No cheating. How many points has Palmer had in the last 7 game weeks? Right? I'm going to just add this up on my calculator, and then I'm going to do an average. Actually, no. What is Palmer's average points in the last 7? Let's do an average. Like, he averages 4 points a game. He averages 5 points a game. What do you reckon his average is in the last 7? In the last 7 game weeks, Palmer averages how many points per game? So I'm looking for answers like single digit, obviously. How many points does he average per game? 5.6. 5, 5, 7, 5. 5 points a game, 7, 6. Yeah, I mean, you guys are, I think you've all been pretty ambitious. Like, that's amazing if he's averaging 6s and 7s, right? 4.2, 4.3, yeah, a little bit cooler. I'll give you the answer, though. He averages 6.7. That's amazing. Like, who went with 7? Gaurav. John. Fair play. Yeah, off-core. 7 points per game is insane. Like, even right, let's do the same with Foden in the last 7, shall we? No looking. No looking. How many points does Foden average in his last 7 games, right? It's probably... Okay. Now, remember, he did get that hat-trick against Brentford for the 20-pointer. All right. And he did get... Yeah, so he's had a 20 and a 15, but... Hang on a minute. Rowena's just bloody come a channel member. Rowena, thank you so much. If you want to ask any questions, Rowena, also let me know in the world where you're watching from. That'd be awesome. Thank you for signing up as a member, Rowena. I really appreciate that. Hills also signed up as a member this morning. Yeah, hey, guys, I'm going to give away a couple of memberships as well, like at the end of the show. That's completely random. I can't choose that, and I need to work out how to do it. But Foden, yeah, his average is higher than Palmer's. You guys have been guessing. Welcome, Rowena. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, okay, you guys have smashed it there. Remember, he had a 15, a 20, and an 11, right? So, yeah, he averages 8.5 in the last 7. Hill says he's on Wildcard, and I'm having Conte Doughty, Gabriel Udogie, and Reguilon in defence. Yeah, that sets you up well for game week 29. I plan on getting both Salah and Haaland in my team, but I'm 3.2 million short. And it's just who to sell. None of the defenders. That's not going to be your answer. You're going to have to probably get a Salah by selling a Son or someone in 31. That would be my probable suggestion. You want Son in 30 because he plays Luton, but you can sell Son in 31 for Salah. And by then, you might offload a Watkins as well, which will help you on getting Haaland in. So remember, you're going to have transfers, Dara Hill. No way, Rowena. That is hilarious. I'm proper close. You know where I live, right? I'm in Rutland, so I'm just over the. I'm 20 minutes from Market Harborough. That is so funny. I'm near Uppingham. Love that. That is awesome. I think you're definitely my closest channel member. So some of my channel members are in Australia, and some of them are 20 minutes down the road. That is remarkable. That is funny. That is very kind of you, M5. Pretty much. I feel like these streams are becoming like members only streams, which is amazing. If you're not channel members, I'm still answering your questions. I just can't get to all of them, right? So like TJ, bench Porro, Botman, Reguilon. Personally, I'll be benching Botman. Bill says, I'm selling Watkins for Haaland and Bowen for Salah, but you're still 3 million short. I would work it out when you get to 30, 31, because there's a good chance there's an injury or something. Let's say Saka gets injured or whoever. I'd stick with your optimal wildcard team. I think. I used to live in Rutland. There you go. Small world, isn't it? Joker says, I'd bench Gordon. His away stats are yeah, his home form is incredible, by the way. Guys, thank you so much for hitting that like button, by the way. Emma's been helping me drive some likes. And if you want to support the channel, you can subscribe. That'd be amazing. Subscribe's very welcome. And if you're wondering what all this chat about memberships is, then yeah, you can join at $2.99 a month. I answer all your questions, not just on lives, but in the actual comments of my videos. That's hopefully the benefit. If you've ever got a question for me, comment on one of my YouTube videos and I'll always get back to you, which I can't promise on Twitter or normally, right? Because my notifications sometimes are just not very manageable. Not very manageable. So look, some numbers I've got for you in terms of this might scare a heel who's going to be on Wildcard going without Haaland. Last 4 game weeks, look at this XGI. Haaland smashing it. Although, look, when we look at actuals, I think Muniz is 5 actual. I think that's an error. But Watkins is on 6. Yeah, he smashed it too. But these are the best 5 forwards in the game on current form. Morris isn't in here in terms of XGI. But the other big stat I wanted to show you, this is why Solanke is going to have 200% EO. Excuse me, or close to. And if you've still got your triple captainship, Solanke's a legit option. Because he is playing the 2 worst away teams in the league. They haven't kept a clean sheet between them. Luton are going to concede. Sheffield United are going to concede. Look at that. 59 goals between them conceded. Rubbish. And by the way, Newcastle, they're also rubbish on the road. Oh, sorry, Alan. I must have missed you. Alex Moreno or Porro to start. Probably Moreno. Close one, though. Is it worth the risk? I'm getting Muniz in the next game week. The problem with Muniz is Jimenez is back training now. So I'm a bit less hot on Jimenez. A little bit less hot. But yeah. If you get Muniz next game week, that will hopefully give you the money, right? Dylan says, morning, Johnny. Bell's injured. Bell is injured. So play Reguilon. No. Free hit 29, I like. That's what I'm doing. Saliba to Zabani, I have Gabriel. Yeah, maybe. Off court. I've seen a lot of FPLers saying they will sell Watkins after 29. I think it's risky. Yeah, me too. I'm not sure if I'm selling Watkins. Watkins has a good fixture in 30, by the way. So I think it's Wolves at home. But then after that, so Watkins has, Wolves at home. You can't sell him for that. But then it's Man City away, Brentford home, Arsenal away, Bournemouth home, Chelsea. It's not bad fixtures. You know, the Man City game, sure, but meh. He's just expensive, isn't he? But he's also the game's best player at the moment, along with Saka. Oh, we did it, Emma. Well done. I think we can get to 150. I do. Also, let's try and get to another few subs. So if you fancy hitting that sub button, subscribe is subscribes are free, dude. Subscribes are free. FPL Watkins is a sell for some to get money for Salah. Yeah. It's all about enablers, isn't it? I have a gut feeling that Salah can do well tomorrow. Would you take the risk to replace De Bruyne? No, I wouldn't. We don't know if Salah's ready for 90 either. I do think Salah will start, though. Yeah, Rowena, I don't know about Martinelli, but Saka will almost certainly be fine. He just had a bit of illness, and they were cruising, so they took him off. Saka's good. Saka's just good. You have sold Areola. I thought I was going to sell Dubravka. I was 0.1 short, guys. Keep Watkins and change 3-5-2 to Gameweek 30 with a bare bones defense. Yeah, maybe. That is an option for those on Wildcard. Guys, thank you so much for all your questions. Do you know what I always do pre-deadline? First place I post it, it's just become a bit of a ritual. Like, Don't know why. I don't actually use Instagram really for FPL. Like Instagram's more me and my life, right? You'll see my daughter, my food, my dogs, whatever. But it's become a ritual that I always post my FPL team. Obviously, YouTube are getting it, but in terms of social, I don't post it on Twitter. I post it on Instagram. So I've got to do that now. And I did do a video on Instagram this morning as I was walking around the village with my daughter on her Saturday morning walk. If you said a triple captain, would you use it? Asks Ebrahim. Yeah, I think I would. Look, there's going to be double game weeks, right? Haaland's going to have a double. Salah's going to have a double. The problem is in 34 and 37 when these guys double, you're depending on your chip strategy, you're probably gonna use your chips in those weeks, and therefore not want to use triple captain. You're gonna want to use bench boost. You're gonna want to use free hit. So yeah, I personally would be using it because it works for my chip strategy. Do I think a better captain option in a double might be Haaland or Salah than Solanke this week? Maybe, yeah. Better players, more reliable players, despite the fixtures. But for my chip strategy, it would work. Right. Obviously, Solanke captain for me. If you own Morris, though, maybe there's a bit of a debate. If you own both, should we do a poll? If you own both, yeah, like if you own both, Morris. By the way, you all think I should bench De Bruyne. Boo, boo. I didn't want you to say that. Let's start a poll. If you owned both Morris and Solanke, who would you cap? Let's see. I think it's going to be about 70% Solanke. Oh, Goldhead's with us. Good morning, mate. Trippier to Kirkes because he is injured, and then free hit 29 locked in for me. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Look, Kirkes is a good option. He's going to start both. The problem with Kirkes is come game week 33, 34, you could have Kelly back in the team and Kirkes benched again. But that's fine. Worry about that when it comes. You've got, yeah, I have. She's nearly 2. She was 21 months yesterday. Her name is Gaia. Ah, Neil's with us. Missed that. Ah, yes. Solanke's fitness is a real concern. Yeah. Although we have had it. Have you seen Neil? FPL Schofield, one of the biggest Bournemouth fans in the FPL sort of Twitter community, who's also a pro cricketer. He made that unbelievable catch in the summer. He said Solanke did train yesterday. A bit of an ITK for Bournemouth. Another captain could be a huge differential for Solanke. Yeah, it could. Look, what we know about Solanke is he's not been training fully midweek. And it's like, oh, the midweek fixture might therefore be a problem. He'll be fine this weekend, but what about 3-4 days later? Historically, in the last couple of weeks, he's not been playing football 3-4 days after a game. He's been missing training. So it is a bit of a concern. But he was asked, will he be fine for both in the double by a Sky reporter who clearly plays FPL. And he did say yes. But let's see. He had heavy strapping on his knee versus Burnley, but I thought he moved fine in that game. And because he didn't get the goal, we sort of questioned, did he play well enough? But I thought he actually played all right against Burnley. Is a bit of a... I must admit, if I owned Morris and Solanke, I'd be in that situation where I'm like, oh, I don't want to have to make this decision. I'd be struggling a bit with it because I think Morris is a great shout this week. He's not even in my team, so I don't have to think about it. So far, for those that do, if you own both, the poll suggests you would all be going Solanke pretty much. Yeah. Followed you on Insta. Oh, yeah. Off court. I mean, if you want FPL content, my Instagram probably isn't the place to go. But if you fancy seeing all my rubbish stuff, then very, very welcome. Thank you for joining. Goldhead says by 34th. Yeah, exactly. By then, you'll be off. You might be dead ending into 34 and selling the likes of Kirkes. I own both Morris and Solanke, and I'm in a similar dilemma. It is. Look, the safer bet is still Solanke. It's just that second game. What's the days between it? Let's have a look. So Solanke plays on Saturday, so today at 3, and then it's Wednesday. That's good. It's not a Tuesday. Saturday, Wednesday, you'd feel like it's all right in terms of turnaround, but he has been missing Wednesday training, right? He's been training sort of the Friday session just before. It's definitely right to have caution. Yeah, of course, got that. Free at 29, the best week to use the chip. It is for me, Emma. It is for me. And it's so team dependent, but I do like the strategy of 29 free hit. It isn't the biggest upside. And I've always said, like, free hit, I prefer double game weeks. Like, the original plan was to use it in 34, and then my defense was a mess. I needed to prioritize transfers for the here and now. If you're well set up and you can get 8 good players out, you don't need to free hit. Free hit 34 will be loads of fun. But for me, I'll be dead ending and going wildcard 35. Yeah, Chong will get game time. He should start both. He's sort of playing front 3 as well. Kirk is slightly better than Smith for me. Pretty much. Smith loses his spot when Aaron's is fit. Kirkez could lose his spot when Kelly is fit. But when Kelly's fit, he could move to centre back and Kirkez keeps his spot. Why is everyone going Zabani and not Kirkez? Just minutes, man. Like, absolutely, we know Zabani hasn't missed a minute all season. He is nailed. Kirkez, if Kelly gets back to fitness soon, he could lose his spot. But for the double, you're safe for both. Yeah, Estupiñán will start today, but I still don't think or tomorrow. I don't think that makes him a great asset still. I'd still sell Estupiñán. I sold him last week. You guys may remember. I was nervous because I sold him and then I saw he was starting and I was like, oh man, Estupiñán's going to punish me. And what did he get? Like 1 point. He has been the biggest disappointment in recent weeks, Estupiñán. He really has been. Oh, Matthew is up early in Atlanta. Just found out Chelsea will be coming here. Yeah. The Mercedes-Benz Stadium looks amazing. Yeah. Chelsea love a summer tour to USA. I remember they used to go a lot to, like, I think they went to maybe India and then they went to China a few times. But yeah, US, of course, with their American owners. And now there's sort of like a little group of Premier League teams that go to the US. We saw that last preseason for a little summer tournament. Wow. Yeah, I play Van Dijk. Okay. Apple Schmack. No, sorry, Sarah, same position as me. Just so you know, Sarah, I did a poll on this. The vast majority said bench KDB. I know it could punish me. I know. But for me, I'm just going with my gut. Just going with my gut. Am I a journalist for The Athletic? No. You got me confused. I write a weekly article for Give Me Sport. I'm not a journalist for The Athletic. Last point out Liverpool, just saying, yeah. I mean, so does Foden. He's got a great record against Liverpool. So it is worth noting that. If you're not free hitting in 29, I don't think you need to go mental for Solanke. I'd just buy Morris. You get 3 players. You get 3 performances. Who gets more points? Solanke in 2 games or Morris in 3 games? Morris in 3, I'd bet on. Genuinely. I would. There we go. Emma, how do we get on likes? Are we doing well? How are we doing on subscribes as well? Loads of you signed up as channel members this morning. Thank you for that. 115 likes. Wicked. Guys, do hit the button if you fancy it. And obviously the subscribe button too. Morris in 3 games. Yeah, I think we all agree on that. Guys, for those, right, for Neil, knowing Neil is watching, Neil, earlier I asked people where in the world they were watching from, and I had 4 people in Australia. I had someone in Newcastle, Australia, someone in Perth, someone in Sydney, someone in Melbourne. I don't know if those 4 are still around, but guys, hit me up with where in the world you're watching. Don't lie, you don't just say Australia. Like, I'm interested in everywhere, but I reckon there's more of you watching outside of Europe than in Europe, which is pretty cool. So let me know where in the world you're watching. Neil to say, yeah, that tournament was the biggest debate for Chelsea. Yeah. Do you remember the combination between Nkunku and Jackson was like, oh, these guys are going to be good. Maatsen had a great tournament as well, and he's doing well on loan at Dortmund. Well, no, I think we've sold him. Yeah, Chelsea looked good pre-season. I was well excited. Yes, TJ's still here from Newcastle. Honestly, when you say Newcastle, you just think of England. But yeah, it's also Newcastle, Australia. Is it north of Sydney? Is it East Coast? I think it is. That's a guess. I don't know if my knowledge of geography knowledge is great, but I'm pretty sure Newcastle's like in between Brisbane and Sydney. I could just Google it, but let me know. Is it like 9 p.m. in Australia? It is late. Still here in Perth. Yes, Dave. There we go. Couple of you still watching. No way. Colin in Adelaide as well. Ridiculous. I've got more people watching in Australia than England. Yeah, Dorset. Canada, Halifax. I've been to Halifax on a cruise ship. I think it was Halifax. Yeah, it was. Johnny, will you be keeping 3 Man City for... Yeah, I think I will. And I think I'll start them all. Because I'll bench Saka that week. Oh, wow. Saigon in Vietnam. Norway. Love that. Maxter in Sydney. Awesome. We've got Adelaide, Newcastle, Perth, Sydney. We've still got Gucci in Melbourne, but I don't know if he's around. He may have gone. California, Warsaw, Kerala. My favorite place in India is Kerala by a country mile. Wet and windy, Cornshire, Pakistan, London. There we go. Love that. Right in the chat. Some of our lurkers coming out. Ahil says Barkley has 3 good fixtures, whereas Palmer has Burnley at home. Yeah. Mombasa in Kenya. Loads in Africa. Yeah, I'll be benching Saka for Man City, Arsenal, because Man City are at home. So I can't bench De Bruyne or Foden over Saka, I don't think. So that's my plan in 30. Look at my front 8. Like, it's tough benching one of them each week. I feel like I'm giving myself a headache, and it's going to be way better just to go buy Mateta. Which, by the way, long term with this team, when we look at the team on screen, there is a very good chance I go in 31. I go De Bruyne out for Salah, Bell or similar up to Saliba, and Watkins down to Mateta. I don't love the idea of selling Watkins, by the way. I should add that. Daniel's with us. Hello, Daniel. Channel members and anyone, if you've got any questions, do let me know. Hello, FPL Rowie. How well, mate? Daniel, I think. Oh, wow. Daniel used to work in, I guess that's a place in Kerala. Yeah. I don't want to accept defeat. This is me being too stubborn, isn't it? Like, you've all told me, don't bench Foden. We did a poll. I'm benching Foden. I just think De Bruyne, guys, you know I love an average position map. I adore an average position map. And De Bruyne's is better than Foden's. He is playing off Haaland. Since De Bruyne's returned to this team, he is playing as a second striker, effectively. He's also on set pieces, more of them than Foden. who's also on some of them. He's also De Bruyne. Like, I think we've got short memories on this one. Foden's smashing it. He's in form. Yeah, both of them are going to start. They both were rested midweek. It's a tough one. I'm not saying Foden's a bad pick this week, but I just think there's very little in it, and therefore go for the guy that's lower owned. There is really very little in it. Like, I'm not saying De Bruyne outscores Foden. I think they'll produce similar returns. Similar returns. If they're going to produce similar returns, go for the lower owned player. Do a poll. Who wins? Liverpool, Man City. Yeah, good shout. Although I think it's going to be 80%. Guys, how do I give out free memberships? I would love to do that. And someone told me how to do it in the chat not long ago. Right, let's do a poll. Oh, it's actually Liverpool, Man City, isn't it? Not Man City, Liverpool. City. I think City will win. Flip a coin. All right. Oh, I've not got a coin in here. I've got a business card. How can I do it? What can I flip? No. It'll be rubbish on camera anyway. No way. Couple of you working in the same place in India on a YouTube stream about FPL. Yeah, how do I gift membership? Let's try and do that. Bench Bailey or Palmer? Bailey. A few going for draws. Right. Channel members, come on. Where's CH when I need her? Hang on. I can give 5 memberships out. Ready. No, we'll do it at the end of the stream. No, we'll do it now. Should we just do it now? All right. What do we need to do? What do we need to do for me to? I need to set something. I will give 5 memberships if 5 people subscribe now. If I see, all right, I'm on 15,764 subs. If I get to 15,769 subs, or when I do, whether that's in the next minute or in the next 10 minutes, I will click subscribe. I will give out 5 memberships. So we just need 5 subscribers. And as soon as I see that 5 people have subscribed, I will give out 5 memberships. There you go. A subscribe for a membership. Yeah, I found it off core. I'm a genius. So I get 10 memberships to give out free per month, apparently, which is annoying because last month I think I only used 5. FPL Rowie, thank you very much. What is your question? I've got a question if you can help you. Yeah. Definitely can, Rowie. Anytime. Rowie, as soon as I see your question, I will answer it, mate. Answer it. Ask me as many questions as you like. All right, I need 5 people to hit that subscribe button, and as soon as they do it, I will I'll give some memberships. Bench Foden, Tony, Bailey, or Douglas Luiz. Or Tony. Douglas Luiz. Something tells me that Brentford are going to score today. I know there's a few out there with here he is. I've done Edison and Haaland to Kaminsky and Morris from -4. Fine. That means you're not free hitting. Yeah. And I want to do Foden to Bowen, not free hitting 29. Do you think it's worth is it worth you doing the extra -4 for Bowen this week? Personally, I would just buy Bowen next week on a free transfer, I think. Or if you buy Bowen this week, you get an extra player next week. Oh, God, what the hell? Do it. Do it depending on who you bench. If you're doing it and it's giving you a benching headache this week by buying Bowen and you're having a really good player on your bench, don't do it. If you're doing it and your bench player's Garnacho, then do it. Oh, good going. Good going. We'll score today, I think. Hoping for a result. Yeah. Brentford fan, Sammy. Oh, wow. I work there. Yeah, you guys working in India is amazing. I don't even know what that place is, but yeah. Did 5 of you subscribe? Come on. We need a few more subscribers. The problem is you lot all, a load of you already subscribed, don't you? But if I get another, I think we've had a couple. I think I need another 2 or 3 people to hit that subscribe button. And as soon as you do, I'll give out some memberships, 5 memberships, which is pretty cool because it's completely random. So like 5 of you will just be assigned a membership, which means for a month you can ask me as many questions as you want and I will answer them at all times. Which isn't just in the live chat. Like on the videos I make, you will watch my videos, right? The pre-recorded content. If you do watch the pre-recorded content, then you'll see you can comment. By the way, 46% of you think City are going to win. Yeah. No one, it's only a quarter of you are back in Liverpool. I also think City will win. What do you reckon the score's going to be, guys? Hit me up with your score predictions in the chat. Remember, Liverpool at home. I'm going to go 3-1 City. Foden brace. Oh, God. Yeah, it is rich, isn't it? 2-2. I think it's got goals. This will be the last time Klopp plays City for a while. Klopp versus Pep, last time they play each other for a while. I mean, they could meet in like a cup final or something. Could meet the Champions League final. We're all thinking goals though. No one's gone for like a 1-0. 4-3, yes, Rowena, Darwin brace. Right. Did 3 of you hit that subscribe button? If you did, I'm going to give out 5 channel members right now. I'm going to check my subscribers. Oh, I think I'm 1 short. Come on, team. I know you've all subscribed already. And if you don't subscribe, if you unsubscribe and subscribe again, that doesn't add to my numbers, by the way, which I think a few of you may have done. Got tickets for the Europa game on Thursday, but it was impossible to get to. Yeah, I bet it was. Phone 87 minutes. Stop it, Maliki. Stop it. Yeah, good one, Amrit. Late Liverpool comeback. There's going to be goals. I can't bench Palmer though, can I? Palmer averages 6.7 points per game in the last 7. Foden averages 8.5. We did a quiz on that earlier. Come on. I'm getting fed up now. Surely you'll hit the subscribe button. I still need 1 of you, I think, to hit the subscribe button. As soon as 1 of you does it, I'll give away 5 memberships. Sorry, team. This is painful. I thought it was going to be seconds. 1 of you hit the subscribe button. What I need is some of the, I think Blackbox has it. When someone subscribes, it pings up on screen so you guys can all see. 1 person subscribe and I will give away 5 members. Bromers, good to see you. Channel member in the house. There we go. Yeah, I'm guessing though, annoyingly, Neil, you're all subscribed already. There we go. It's in. It's in. You hit it. Thanks, team. Right. Now let's see if Johnny can work out the tech. Yeah. Gift 5 now. Right, let's see what happens. I've hit it. Oh. Does it not show me who got the memberships? Does it not show me who got the memberships? Hopefully it shows you. Guys, if you just got given a membership, let me know. I want to make sure this actually works. I can only give 10 away a month. That's the maximum. I don't know if it's like depends on subs or something, but on my channel, it only allows me to give out 10 per month. So I've just done half my monthly allocation and I'll do another 5 next time I stream. Yeah, but who got the memberships? Oh, it does show in the chat. So Maury, Jamie, Anvit, BMAC, Gary. There we go. Happy memberships, team. Oh, you definitely can, Sam and Lee. You just click the word join. You can't do it on laptop, I don't think. You can't do it on phone. You've got to be on like iPad or laptop. But underneath this video, there'll be a join button, like a little blue join button, and then you can sign up. Loads of our ultras, by the way, in my WhatsApp group are in this morning. So morning to all of the ultras and squad members. Guys, this is why everyone is going Solanke, by the way. These stats. FPL Roadrunner, you'll get there next time, mate. I will continue to give away 5. Pretty much. I only stream a couple of times a month, so I can definitely do 5 per stream. Yes. Solanke, that's just ridiculous that Sheffield United and Luton have conceded 59 goals. Yeah, away from home. They haven't kept a single clean sheet. That is rubbish. Like rubbish, isn't it? Honestly, I can't tell you how disappointed I was when Foden banged a hat-trick versus Brentford and I had him on my bench. Yeah. It's not going to happen again, though. Surely if Foden scores, it's not 20 points again. Although he did go and get 15 against United. So who knows? Oh my God. You guys, as if 2 of you have just unsubscribed. Oh, that is savage. That is savage. 2 of you have just unsubscribed because you only subscribed because of the membership thing. Oh my God, that's hilarious. That is naughty. Whatever. God. I'm risking it and selling Palmer for Barkley. Yeah. Sheffield United are, despite those numbers, it is worth pointing out Sheffield United's home form is even worse. No team has conceded more goals than Sheffield United this season at this point in a Premier League season ever. They are worse than Reading, Huddersfield, Wigan, Norwich, Derby. These teams that we associate with being in the Premier League and being absolutely guff. Sheffield United are worse in terms of goals conceded at this point in the season. They'll set a record, I think, for the most amount of goals conceded. Probably not for points, though. Look, a couple of weeks ago, they went and beat Luton away from home. I think it was. That, honestly, Sammy, breaks my heart. I think one's come back and subscribed. But yeah, two went. It was like, see you later. Derby were rubbish. Yeah, Sam and Lee, Roma. I just wanted to put out my Roma collection of shirts this morning. Should we do guess the year? All right. That one is like mid-90s. That one is like 2003 or something, which, by the way, is match worn by Totti. Totti's BO on that shirt, ladies and gents. It's small as well. I've tried it on and it's proper tight. That one's a couple of years ago. That one's a couple of years ago. I think they might be the same season. That one, by the way, was like sold out everywhere. That is a beaut shirt. Yeah. Please give us a Solanke update. He trained yesterday. He'll start. The doubt over Solanke will be game 2, right? It's Wednesday. Saturday, Wednesday could be worse. Could be Sunday, Wednesday. It's not. Could be Saturday, Tuesday. It's not. Thanks, ET. Start Gross or Watkins? Watkins. Yeah, he was, man. Is it 2009? Oh, I guess 5. Third one is maybe 2018, 19. Yeah, it is. No, and look, the early kickoff, by the way. Early kickoff doesn't really help this week in terms of leaks. Like, meh, who cares? Who owns Man United players? Very few of you, right? Don't think many own Man United players, do they? So the early kickoff this week, if you're not aware, it's Man United Everton. The other games, by the way, today at 3, where you sometimes get leaks for the 3 o'clocks. Other than Bournemouth, Palace, Luton, Wolves, Fulham, like it's the teams we get leaks from are like Liverpool, Man City, Arsenal, and they all play Sunday or Arsenal later today. Yeah. 0.1 short. Someone said on Twitter, you should have sold Dubravka, not Areola. I was 0.1 short. So the team we can see on screen is actually not right. I didn't keep Areola. I kept Dubravka, who, by the way, Dubravka, Nick Pope will be back probably by double game week 34. Eddie Howe said next month, proper loose. But if Pope isn't back by 34, and if Newcastle double in 34, and there's a good chance they do, then having Dubravka could be absolutely genius. Because remember, I'm not free hit 34. Yes, Daniel. Every album from 95 to 2003. Only completed a few of them. And then I did it again in like 2006 or 7. Yeah, I love the Merlin sticker albums. Yeah, best of luck, guys, if you're off. 12 minutes to go, though, if you are still around. Porro or Gusto from Rowie, who did ask a super chat earlier. Thank you, Rowie. Personally, I'd start Gusto. The upside with Porro and Gusto is very similar. Clean sheet odds surely would favour Gusto this week. Yeah, I love the sticker albums, man. 12 minutes, just double check your team, double check your sub order, double check your captaincy, double check your vice captaincy, double check your keeper. Yeah. Sometimes, like, I don't know. I'm sure I've been caught out before. I don't think it's like, it's not common. Like, I missed the deadline. Was it last season, one game week because of work? No, maybe it was a couple of seasons ago. Honestly, I felt terrible missing a deadline. So it's like, oh, that hurt. Guys, thank you so much for by the way, subscribing. A few extras came in. I gave away 5 channel members. I blackmailed you all. I was like, if I get to another 5 subscribers, then I will I'll give away some memberships. And it worked. And then 2 of you off desubscribed, whatever the term is. Am I playing pool today? I'll hit some balls if you want. Who do you think will win between Spurs and Villa? Let's do a prediction for that, shall we? That's a great shout, Rowena. 42% of you went City, by the way. But I really like Villa Spurs for a neutral. I can't wait to watch that. Like, that is going to be a cracking game, isn't it? I mean, both teams concede. If you can hear my wife playing with my daughter, apologies. It's quite cute. I like it, but might be irritating for others. No, I don't think so. I think when I missed it once, I think I've only missed it once. And it was when I was doing content and I was working. And I think it meant I was captain like a good player, but it was a rubbish fixture. Yeah, I think a lot are going to say score draw here, off core. I think a lot are going to say, I think I would say score draw. I think my vote would be draw. It's funny that more are back in Villa than Spurs, though. I guess they are the better team in terms of recent form, I think. But the way Son's playing... So, guys, the reverse fixture of this was 2-1 to Villa, and Son scored 2 goals that were both pulled out for offside. He couldn't beat that Villa high line. Villa's high line is the highest in the league. Villa's high line and offside trap is the most dangerous in the league. Like, it's high risk, high reward. And it worked when they played a couple of months back. I don't think it works this time. Son is too smart. Son, as we saw last week, loves running in behind. Give him space and he won't continue to be offside. He's an intelligent footballer that times his runs often to perfection. Son scores in this fixture. If you don't own Son this week, I'd be really scared. Yeah. Score draw. Score draw. Emma, we said we wanted to get to 150 likes, and we absolutely got there. Thank you, dude. Yeah, Watkins hat trick. And for fun, Man United Everton. I mean, I think United win. I do think United win 1-0. Everton don't score many. That's the problem. Missing penalties like last week doesn't help them, does it? I mean, fancy missing that. Areola was on so many of our benches. 13 points. It's like, for God's sake. Thanks, Areola. 13 points the week we all bench you. I mean, Dubravka got 7, so can't complain. But I tell you what I want to know. I tell you what poll I want to do. I love hearing my wife play with my daughter. It is very cute. Right. Team selection. We have a super chat in the house. Buddy, I have Gabriel Saliba and Doherty. Should I take a hit to get rid of Estupinan, who will start, I think, and start Zabani instead of Saliba? Oh, it depends. Are you free hitting, buddy? If you're free hitting, then no, don't take the hit. If you're not free hitting, then take the hit and bring in an extra player playing in 29. I would start Zabani instead of Saliba, definitely. Saliba's clean sheet odds are around 50%. Zabani's clean sheet odds over the 2 fixtures are over 60%. And you get appearance points, and you get double chance of an attacking return, although he doesn't really get many. So look, Zabani over Saliba, definitely. Thanks, FPL Rowie. Have a good one, man. Thank you for the super chat, though. Good question there by Buddy. Let me know your chip strategy. But like for me, you go Zabani over Saliba. I've just done a poll, by the way, guys. Oh, you're free hitting in 29. If you're free hitting in 29, I don't think you need to take a hit for a Estupinan this week. Like, I think you need to sell a Estupinan very soon, but just sell him in 30 for like a Gusto or whoever. Maybe Bromers. Oh, good. 89% of you do watch my content because that's my better content, right? Like, I love streaming with you guys. I love interacting with you. And it's so nice that I now know many of you. I feel like I know you because you're regulars. And that's the beauty of live streaming for me. Live streaming is not a way of me getting my numbers up or whatever, because I'm not consistent with it. And I know to really build, and like the big channels that have thousands of people watching their deadline streams, they do it religiously every single deadline stream for 2 hours. I jump on an hour before the deadline, and if I'm around, right? So apologies, I'm not here every week, but it's usually because I'm on Sky Sports News if I'm not. So I'm like, I don't know, 50% of deadlines I've started to deadline stream, and I'd like to build that more and more. But yeah, the hopefully the value you get from my advice often would come in my pre-made content. So if you don't view that already, and 10% of you don't, then do check it out. I also have an amazing editor, and the videos are hopefully look a lot better than this, right? This is all me pushing buttons with a basic template on StreamYard. My vice captain is, I was going to go Saka, but I might change it to Neto, you know. I'm going to change it to Neto. Yeah, Neto, vice captain. Done. Lock in, guys. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes to go. Five minutes. This is a 5-minute call for all FPL managers to make your way to the boarding gate. Oh, thanks, Offcore. You only do a couple a week. I do this week. I think I just did one. I did a wildcard stream, but I might do a stream on Sunday, guys. How do you guys feel about a Sunday stream of first free hit draft? First draft free hit. That can be fun. Have a good weekend, Dan. Who will take Bournemouth? Have only had one penalty in like 2 years, so it's hard to know. I would imagine if Billing was on the pitch, he might take it. I don't know. Could a Lewis Cook step up? Maybe. Not sure. Yeah, it'll be at the final whistle on Sunday. Let's try and do that. First free hit draft. Yeah, I quite fancy that. I'll be off in 10 minutes, babe. Oh, it's amazing. 15,794 subs. Not Mother's Day. Yeah, I'm seeing my mum today. I wonder if we get 6 more. We get to 15,800. 6 more subs. Who fancies it? Who fancies hitting the button? Guys, shout out, by the way, to anyone that joined as a member today. Thank you. And 5 of you got free memberships. And I'll continue to do free memberships on every stream that I remember. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. There's no news, by the way. No news in terms of like team news. I don't think it matters. Like, I'm glad I've not taken a hit this week. I'm going to get a big green arrow. If you haven't taken a hit, you might be on like a 5k green arrow. There seems to be a lot of hits floating around, which is fine. Like, I'd be hitting especially hits for managers that aren't on free hit next week. They're hitting players in that they know of a fixture because obviously they're getting their appearance points, which I understand completely. If I wasn't on free hit 29, I would also be hitting this week. Yeah, that would be harsh. I wonder if there's a way of stopping that, Sammy. Maybe. By the way, the free membership is the squad membership and not the ultras one. It's the lower price tier. The only difference between the two is the WhatsApp group, by the way. But I think that's a big reason to possibly upgrade. Oh, we have minutes to go, team. Like 2 minutes to go. Just double check your subs. Double check your captain. Double check to lock your transfers in. Double check if you're on triple captain that you've hit the triple captainship. Honestly, seen that before. Like, oh, I thought I went on about triple captain this player all week. I thought I did it. No, I didn't. Like, heartbreak at that. Honestly, that's nearly happened to me before. When you speak about something all week, you assume you've done it. How many ultras are there? Let me have a look. I've got the WhatsApp group popping off as we speak. There are 22 members. 22 members. And from those members, a fair few are watching right now. Time's up in... No, still seconds left. Like Freddie's an ultra, who you've seen. Gucci, you've seen today. John, who you've seen today. Alan, who you've seen today. Oh, it's not up yet. It's not up yet. I'm going to check my team for the 11th time. Check my team for the 11th time. Pick team. Foden benched. Foden benched. I got second. Oh, it's up. Now time is up. Foden benched. Yeah, happens. Oh, damn, off core. Yeah, it's maybe it was a little early freeze then. Oh, pivotal week. Absolutely, it is. Yeah, I benched Foden. I've benched Foden, not Pep. Did we get those extra 6 subs? I've benched Foden, not Pep. Ah, no. I would have played Foden over Groves. Never mind. Look, he could still pop. I'm just tweeting. Let's see those free hit drafts. Joke, but I genuinely am looking forward to drafting. But I'm like straight away at the deadline. Oh, no way. Yeah, Aaron, it is. Thank you so much for being a member, by the way. It is very difficult to advise with draft because it's like, it depends how many players you've got with you, right? I played draft the first season it was out because I was intrigued, but meh. I do play other games. I do play Serie A fantasy. Oh, how did I get on last night? I think I captained Kvaratskhelia. But I play it casually. I do 5 minutes on a Friday, and I've missed 2 of the last 3 deadlines. Bang! Kvaratskhelia scored. Get in. Oh, beautiful. He's playing so well at the moment. Yeah, 24 points for my captain last night. Happy with that. And yeah, I'll play like the Euros game and I'll play the World Cup game. But no, for FPL, I think I used to play Fantasy. What are we doing then, team? Is it time to hit some balls? Should we hit some balls? Is the camera set up well? Yeah. If I'm doing this pocket, all right. What you got? Genuinely, I promise you, I haven't. The last time I've hit some balls would be the last time I was on YouTube. I do not play. So, let's do the challenge thing I usually do. I hope Neil's not watching because I get nervous in front of Neil. All right. How many balls there? 3, 6. I've got to get all these 6 balls in that pocket in 6 shots. I won't do it in 6 because I'm not very good, but I think I can do it in 7. If I do it in 6 or 7 shots, De Bruyne is going to outscore Foden, which I obviously really, really need. So if I do this in 6 or 7 shots, De Bruyne outscores Foden. Come on. Oh my God, I've missed the first shot. Well, I can start again now. All right, starting from now. Oh, that was rubbish too. All right. Oh, I screwed that way too much. I haven't missed yet. I can miss 1. This is for Foden. Sorry, De Bruyne to outscore Foden. That's a good shot. Happy with that. Oh no! How am I going to get this ball in that pocket? Hang on a second. What have I done? Oh God! Wait, I said I've got 2 shots, so all I need to do is connect with it. All right. I don't want to block your view, but no. I just left myself the impossible challenge. Then is anyone still watching? Am I talking to myself here? All right, let's do it one more time. Let's view a couple of comments and then do it last time. I was doing really well there. Yeah, in order. Yeah. No, do you know what? I could have done that, but I can't queue here because I've got a wall. So I'd have been like this, and on that shot, I needed way more, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 balls. This is for Foden. De Bruyne to outscore Foden. Okay. All right. 1. Oh, what a poor first shot. 2. Let's go for this one. Going for the red stripe. Ugh. I'm now queuing with my left hand. No, I'm going to do that. Right, there we go. Look, the ball's bounced off the cushion miraculously. Now I can actually queue. So I haven't missed yet. Ish. All right. Oh my God. Now I'm going to be queuing like this. So let's cheat a bit. Right. I'm still queuing without with limitations. Oh, God, I'm rubbish. All right. Come on. Quick fire. Quick fire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Come on, let's do this. For De Bruyne to outscore Foden, right? 1, 2. Let's leave that there. I could still do it. I've got an allowed to miss 1, remember. Good shot. I like that. Right, let's try and get on that orange. Oh, painful that. Well, not bad effort. This could still happen though. Can you see that? Yeah. Oh my God, it's on. It's on. Keep coming. The yellow's got to go in this pocket. This is absolutely on. I mean, this would take some shot. Can you see this? All right, if I double this in. Right, come on. Come on. Oh, it's close. No. You heard it here first. Foden is going to outscore De Bruyne because I failed. I call about 4. Yeah. Lost about 60 views. Yeah. Tends to happen. It's a nice, yeah, it wasn't bad effort, was it? Off goal, wasn't bad. Did anyone unsubscribe because of that? No, but no one subscribed. That's fine. Good effort for the double. Yeah, you couldn't really see the angle though, could you? Don't think. Guys, over and out. Good luck this game week. I will see you on Sunday for a live at the final whistle. So that'll be about 5:30, I think. Catch you later. Bye-bye.